So if you read what was written above, you already know that I've lied to you. And in many ways, I lied to myself about how I felt about staying for the PhD. It had always been the dream to stay. Well, always is maybe a stretch. It had been the dream to stay ever since, halfway through first semester, when I was just really enjoying and seeing the fruit of the academic work I was doing. And so deciding not to stay because I didn't get funding, and doing that rather kind of quickly and unemotionally, and all of that made it so that the grief hit me really hard when it came time to think about leaving, and in a really practical way. And so, I'm not ashamed to say that I had a really late discernment process to stay. I had gotten far down the road of planning a lot of things. And so now those things are changing, but they're not totally changing. The desires and a lot of the projects will just have to shift in some practical ways. So here's what's going on. I'm coming back in September. I'll be running some programs, which you can read about in the email below. I've also plugged my friend Chi-Chi. She's doing really cool work in Denver, and I won't be back to Denver probably in September, so please connect with her work. She's amazing. And then when I come back to Scotland, I'll be doing a couple things this fall. I will be opening up 12 coaching spots. So if you are looking for a coaching relationship using the Enneagram as scaffolding, I would love to do some mutual discernment with you about whether or not that would be a great thing for us to do together. I love working with people in their discerning of vocation, in their spiritual journeys, in their journeys with their family, and in their dating and romantic relationships. Really, there's nothing that's not interesting to companion people through. And I would love to do that. So if you or someone you know wants to do that, please reach out. Also, I'll still be doing the type support groups. We won't be doing the pilot group this fall, but I'll start those in the spring, so you can be looking out for more information about those. I'm also going to be working on turning Enneagram for Wholeness into a 501c3 nonprofit. It's currently just an LLC, and I'm going to do the work to change that over this fall so I can seek grant funding for educational projects, like the ones I mentioned in the last email. For instance, the documentary. That will be a little bit on hold during the PhD work, but I can dream about a lot of things at once. So I think that's mostly it. I'll be back in the spring for some contract work, and the dates for that are not yet certain, but if you are also looking for a retreat or a workshop for a group and you want to figure out when those dates will be, you can contact me, or I'll send more information out about that probably in a few months when that gets a little clearer. So thank you everyone for companioning me in this journey, and I'm excited for what's next.